Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 8th-ranked team of the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So LSU's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all for him.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide-open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds. Woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
I think as a play caller, you'd love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Got his man. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. LSU right back to the line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well-earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Looking to throw it again. He makes a catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On second down, just keeps firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
From the gun on third down. Quarterback moving. Keeps the legs moving. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Takes the handoff. It's Madden. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. 1st down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it from the gun. Running with power. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Give to the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get to it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. And they get him down. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man,
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the point after is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
no, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
At the 35, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Torres. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. And he could not get loose on the run.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going for their spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kent State answered the bell away from Dick Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Flashes knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He makes the connection. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. The give from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They're going to ride this running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to throw it. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making.
Can anyone catch him? A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Gonna let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, we gotta be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. First down for this offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Madden. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Mountaineers are on the move. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Got it behind the line. It's Torres.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try to pop the draw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Peters. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A first down for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Second down coming up. Quarterback checking the play. Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Handoff from the gun. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive was rolling and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Virginia Tech. What happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Hand off from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
You've got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Until that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Mountaineers get enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Everything went right on that play except the receiver going out of bounds. It's late in the fourth. You've got the lead. You're just trying to bleed the clock as much as possible. Just got to have better awareness on the field.
And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Can't get him to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made after the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Torres. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's right on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Quick completion on the out. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. He wants to throw. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw on second down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Shotgun snap on third down. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. This crowd knows when to bring it. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.